First question in my journal is describe the 7 dimensions of wellness listed in the text. The 7 dimensions of wellness listed in the text are spiritual, social, physical, emotional, intellectual, occupational, and environmental. The spiritual component provides meaning and direction in life and enables you to grow, learn, and meet new challenges. Social connectiveness is the ability to establish and maintain relationships with other people. The physical component of wellness involves the ability to carry out daily tasks, develop cardiorespiratory and muscular fitness, maintain adequate nutrition and a healthy body fat level, and avoid abusing alcohol and other drugs or using tobacco products. Emotional wellness is the ability to control stress and to express emotions appropriately and comfortably. It is the ability to recognize and accept feelings and not be defeated by setbacks and failures. The intellectual component of wellness involves the ability to learn and use information effectively for personal, family, and career development. Intellectual wellness means striving for continued growth and learning to deal with new challenges effectively. Occupational wellness is the ability to achieve a balance between work, school, and leisure time. Striving for occupational wellness adds focus to your life and allows you to find personal satisfaction in your life through work. Environmental wellness is the ability to promote health measures and improve the standard of living and quality of life in the community, including laws and agencies that safeguard the physical environment. What did you learn from the assessment that surprised you? After taking the lifestyle assessment on page 27 of our text, I was surprised to learn that my lifestyle is really healthy and the only issue I have is getting a full 7 to 9 hours sleep every night. I do get these hours of sleep most nights, but sometimes I have too much going on and don't get to sleep at a reasonable hour. Even when I know I have to get up early, at most I get about 6 hours sleep most nights, but I do strive to get at least 8. What are your 3 weakest dimensions of wellness? If I had to name 3 of my weakest dimensions of wellness, I guess I would say spiritual, environmental, and emotional. The reason I would name these 3 would be because I feel like I'm stronger in the other 4. I named spiritual because I have lost touch with my God and my faith, and He can get me through whatever struggles I face ahead. I was very in touch with spiritual wellness about 2 or 3 years ago, but have since lost my way and want to work on getting it back. I named environmental because I am ashamed to say I have not recycled as I should in a year. Lastly, I named emotional as a weakness because I have let the stresses of life take over me. I am no longer able to control stress and anxiety, and it holds over me. This has become a constant struggle for me, and I know its effect in my life abundantly. The dirty habits I have picked up to deal with my stress is not something I brag about, accept, or forget. How do some of your lifestyle factors lead to these wellness weaknesses? I'm not sure how to answer this question except to repeat some of what I said in our previous question. In the spiritual aspect, I have become out of touch with my spirituality, which is Christian, and I have become a different person as far as my values, ethics, and morals are concerned. What I mean by this is that many things I was taught as far as morals and values went out the window when I ruined my marriage because I was not happy and acted on my unhappiness in a very immoral and unethical way. Environmental aspect in the environmental aspect, I used to recycle all the time and would get upset if I saw someone littering, which I still do, but it's hypocritical of me because I throw my recyclables in the trash because I do not want to walk all the way down to the street to where recyclables are received. And I've recently learned that they took the recyclable bin away from the apartment building to save on money, I guess. I don't know. In the emotional aspect, my lifestyle's factors lead to these wellnesses, or this weakness. When I started to date a man who is very jealous and does not trust me, so I have gotten out of touch with friends and family, and I don't speak to them as I used to. I've always been stressed and anxious and depressed because I have very low self-esteem and I let a lot of things bother me too much. I am stressed all the time because I do feel I have no time for myself in school and work. I'm extremely tired at the end of the long work day, and I do not feel like staring at a computer, but I know I have to get my schoolwork done, and I have to spend time with my children. and work gets very stressful because there's always something going wrong. What are your 3 strongest dimensions of wellness? My 3 strongest dimensions of wellness would have to be social, physical, and intellectual. Which of your lifestyle factors led to these strengths, and explain how? I'm a social butterfly, always have been since I was very young, and I get this trait from my father. I make friends very easily, and I get along with just about everyone, so social wellness as a lifestyle factor just comes natural. The physical strength started after I had my last child. I just wanted and needed to change. My mother and I got on Weight Watchers and Curves for Women bandwagon. I started working out and eating right, and before I knew it, I was hooked. I loved the way it all made me feel. I was getting healthy, and as time went by, I started working out every day and every night. Being active and eating right made me very happy, and it was a great way to deal with my stress, anxiety, and depression. I just put it all into an intense workout. It was great. My 3rd strength is intellectual wellness. This strength involves the ability to learn and use information effectively for personal, family, and career development. Another trait of my father is I am a person who always strives to do their best in everything I do. I always try to make my family proud of me, and I have the drive to succeed at everything I do. I fall in the efficiency aspect. This refers to a person's beliefs in his or her ability to accomplish a specific task or behavior, and it means being confident of success. This definitely describes me. I have learned that wellness is a very important part of life, and to get the most of life, you need to feel it's worth living. Being well makes you feel alive, and it's an awesome feeling to wake up every day and feel good about your choices you have made. I need to work on achieving this goal because I feel I can get a lot more out of life and being well if I practice the 7 dimensions of wellness to full capacity. One way I could improve one of my weakest dimensions would be in the emotional aspect. Controlling stress. A couple of ways to do that would be by coping with my stress and managing it. Stress is a weakness that can ruin my wellness, and it is linked to every dimension of wellness. Stress is getting in the way of my personal growth. I need to conquer and alleviate it. I need to get rid of things in my life that cause it and make my life more worth living. Thank you.